All right, my man, state your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
My name is Nas. I'm on Real Talk with Nick.
That's what's up, man. Nick fan.
Nick fan all day.
Nick fan all day. I see you got that Yankee NY.
That's right.
That explains it all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Now, when we speak of these New York Knicks, man, a lot has happened during the off season.
Right.
You know, as far as the trades with Mikal Bridges, giving up all those picks.
Yeah.
Are you happy about that move, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it because, you know what I'm saying, if it's going to make the team better this year, you know what I'm saying, to move against Boston, yeah, because, you know, Sixers, they don't pick up Paul George now, so that's going to be another thing we'll have to deal with too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's injury-prone players, so I'm not really hyped up with all that. I want concrete. I want talent. Is Mikal Bridges a good fit when we speak of that, the Venanola boys, when we speak of Josh Hart, Brunson, and DiVincenzo?
Yeah, he's a good fit because he's outside, he's a defender, you know what I'm saying? He knows his thing. You know this thing when they on the court, you know what I mean? They play the same college together, so it works kind of good. You know what I'm saying? You got all of them together, and then he picks up points. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get 20 out of him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about if he gonna put up or you know what I'm saying he gonna be shy. He can play defense. He does everything.
So that's an upgrade in your eyes.
Yeah, that's
when we speak of a player like R.J. Barrett.
Oh yeah, he's definitely upgrade. He's definitely
he's an upgrade.
Yes.
What's his takeaways?
His takeaway.
Because every player you can look at and be like, you know what, the pros and cons, man. What's the cons when we speak of that of Mikal Bridges?
The cons of Mikal Bridges, you know he's gonna play good defense.
That should be the pros.
That's what I mean. The pros. The cons is where I never seen the cons on him so far. You know what I mean? Because I haven't watched him when he was playing with the Nets that much. But now, you know what I'm saying, with the Knicks, I'm definitely gonna be close eye on him.
So you big on chemistry?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, because they say defense wins games.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Now, when we speak of defensive plays, the Knicks don't have a bunch of defensive plays.
No, not at all.
Mikal Bridges, you say, is one.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges is one. You got Josh Hart. He plays good, decent defense. We had
we still got OG Anunoby.
OG Anunoby. He plays. Oh, that's my man. He definitely.
Now, let's talk about OG Anunoby for a minute. They gave him $212 million.
Yeah.
Is he worth it?
Yeah, he's worth it. Yeah, he's worth it. I mean, if you see what he did last season, you know what I'm saying, but before the injury, he's definitely worth it. You know what I mean? Because he's playing. He's gonna take it in the inside. He's shooting on the outside. Like he ain't scared to go in. You know what I mean? He'll take them hits. So that's what I like about him. You know what I'm saying? Then he plays good defense. He got good hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what I'm excited about with the re-signing of OG Anunoby?
What's that?
Believe it or not, he came to us injured with that elbow.
Right. True.
And he balled out. Still balled out. Knicks had a good record with him when Randall got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He filled in. I think we was like 26-5 with him, some shit like that.
Something around that.
Around that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm optimistic when we speak of him because if he came to us hurt, imagine if he's 100%.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You feel me?
Yes,
Talk to me about Julius Randle, man.
Julius Randle, oh man. I mean, him, I ain't too big on, man. Like, cause he's another one. Like, he played kind of hard. He plays hard in the regular season, but then when we get in the playoffs, I mean, he want to shoot everything from the outside. I'd rather him go banging the inside because he a big man. You know what I mean? I'd rather see somebody like him banging the inside too. Don't just take outside shots. You know what I'm saying? Wait for outside shots. Go on the inside too and go bang.
So you saying his game changes when playoffs come?
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't too big on him. I'm not too big on him.
No,
I'd rather them kept the big man who they just got rid of.
You talking about Isaiah Hartenstein?
Yeah, I'd rather them kept him, man, because I know he's gonna bang in the inside. He good offense. You know what I'm saying? Play defense. I mean, he plays. I like him. I like his game for some reason better than
Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch is good. I like him too. He a big man. You know what I'm saying? He could defend at the rim and he get the offense.
But Isaiah Hartenstein could do more though.
Yeah, he can move. He can move more than Robinson. He definitely can move more than Robinson.
So we already know who left. They got rid of Hartenstein.
Right, and they got rid of the little short dude. Come off the bench. He went to
talking about McBride?
Yeah, McBride.
They got rid of McBride?
Yeah, man. I seen it the other day. I think they got rid of him.
Wow.
I gotta check that again, but I think they got rid of him, bro.
I'm not sure, man, but if they did, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I like Shorty too, because he had a killer instinct too. Like, you know what I mean? He could shoot. Like, you leave him open, he's gonna make them. He's gonna make them threes.
Shit.
Yeah, I think they got rid of him. I think I seen something where they traded him to.
What, to the Pistons?
Yeah, exactly. Detroit. Exactly. They got rid of him, man. I was like, damn, man, why they get rid of Shorty? Like, he was good. Like, he was a killer. He was a killer. He had that killer instinct. You know what I mean?
What do you say to Knicks fans who say that the signing of Mikal Bridges is the reason why Isaiah Hartenstein walked? Because they couldn't.
Or they couldn't pay him. They couldn't pay him. Once they signed him, they couldn't pay him what he really wanted. You know what I'm saying? They had to pay him. You know, down Hartenstein, they had to pay him.
So, in your eyes, do you think Isaiah Hartenstein fleeced the Knicks? Think he used them? Because if it wasn't for the Knicks, he went and got that lucrative contract from OKC.
Nah, I don't think they used him because you see the season, a lot of them got hurt, so they had to use him on the court. They had to bring him in.
No, I'm asking, do you think Isaiah Hartenstein fleeced the Knicks? Do you think he was ungrateful?
Nah.
To just leave him dry like that? Like, why he ain't take the pay cut?
Nah, I don't think he was ungrateful because everybody trying to get that money. You know what I mean? You don't know when the next time that might come back around. He say for some reason he gets hurt, and now he can't get the money you know what I'm saying, he was looking for. But now you say he get the money. I ain't mad at him. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to get the bag. So you know what I'm saying, I feel him on that. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere, somebody gonna pay you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we appreciate you that you was here. You know.
So my question to you now is, when we speak of that, today's players, man, is the love for the game gone?
I ain't gonna say for all of them, but majority of them, yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them got the love for the game. You know what I'm saying? They just come there and get the money, and they, you know what I'm saying, come to hot 1 year, 2 years, go to another team, try bagging for a bag, go to another team. You know, it's trying to win the championship. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the money. So it ain't like how it used to be.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing like how it used to be. The 80s, you know what I'm saying? The 80s, early 90s, you know what I'm saying? They was back. They was about that game. They was about the game.
Right. But to piggyback on Isaiah Hartenstein, man. Some say now that Isaiah Hartenstein is gone, who's gonna play his position? Because we got Precious, right? Some say he's too small to start.
Yeah.
So who's gonna play Isaiah Hartenstein's position? You also say you're not big on Julius Randle.
No, I'm not big on him.
But you can see Julius Randle playing the 5, right?
Yeah, I can see him playing the 5. Yeah, he can play the 5. But I mean, we need another decent big man. You know what I'm saying? So somebody, when they get into foul trouble, you got somebody who will, you know, at least bang it out with some. You know what I'm saying? Bang it out with somebody. We could find somebody for cheap. You know what I'm saying? A nice big man who could really ball. Like,
who you got in mind?
Who I got in mind? Damn, I don't know right now.
Was you big on MB, 76ers?
MB, yeah. MB's nice. But he's a pro, but you know what I'm saying, he always getting hurt, though. You can't really rely on him too much, you know what I mean? Because he's too big, you know what I'm saying? So he gets hurt too much. If he plays too many games in the regular season, time playoff come, you know what I'm saying, he might something might happen. A calf, sprain, a back. Something always happens.
Yeah. So some share the same sentiments when we speak of that of Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
They say since Mitch came, he hasn't played a full season with the Knicks, man.
Yeah, most of the people that, you know what I'm saying, big men 7 foot and up, you know what I'm saying, they never last too long. You know what I'm saying? They playing too many games in the regular season. Playoff time come, they be kind of worn out by then, you know what I mean? So I mean, they good, but you gotta have somebody that played like get them most of the regular season and then have them ready for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So when playoff time come, they could be staying there. You ain't got to worry about them hurry. You know, they can bang out. They could, you know what I'm saying, do what they got to do. But most of the time, like 7 footers and all that, they don't last long.
They don't last.
Nah.
So should we stop looking for big men?
Yeah.
Is the today's game changes where big men is not that important?
We still need big men. They still important, you know what I'm saying, down the stretch. They still important, but you know what I'm saying, you can't wear them out too much, you know what I'm saying, in the regular season. You gotta let them get their little rest, you know what I'm saying, keep them in a couple of games and take them out, you know what I'm saying, couple of games, let them rest up because they so big, you know what I'm saying, they put too much weight on they got too much weight on their body, on their feet, you know what I'm saying, on their knees. So all that jumping and then running up and down the court, that wears them out by the time by the time the playoffs time comes.
Speaking of big men, Jericho Sims.
Yeah.
didn't get a lot of playing time because I guess Precious Akula and Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Now I feel being that Mitch is on the ropes as far as being a Knick,
Right.
Trey Bate, Mitchell Robinson. Do you see Jericho Sims? Word is he's trying to polish his game off season. He might have a bigger role, man.
Yeah, I see him. I see him getting a bigger role as it goes on into the season. I see him getting a bigger role because he looked at I, you know what I'm saying, last season. He looked at I coming in, you know, with a little couple of minutes he was in. You know what I'm saying? I can see him if he polishes his game up during this season, during the time off, and come regular season. I think he'd be something nice by the time, you know what I'm saying, we ready.
So what part of his game he needs to work on?
He need to work on his more little jump shots, his inside game, as far as like at the rebound, you know what I'm saying, at the defense. If he works on that, I think they'd be all right.
All right, now I want to get to the meat. My boy Jalen Brunson. As a Knick point guard, man, he's the greatest point guard the Knicks had since who? Fill it in.
I'm gonna say since Stephon Marbury. Since Stephon Marbury, John Stock. I'm gonna say around them two.
You got him above Mark Jackson?
Nah. Mark Jackson, Mark Jackson, yeah. I can't forget my man. Mark Jackson was a beast, yeah. He's up there with Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
I think he's up there with Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one that's up there with Mark Jackson.
So if you was to compare them two games, what's similar and what differs?
What's the difference? I think the defense is different. Mark Jackson played more defense. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't happy. You know what I mean? Like he was good. Offense wise, I give it to Bronson. You know what I'm saying? Bronson, he bangs. You know what I'm saying? He goes in, he's scared to shoot. He gives it up.
Was you concerned about Jalen Brunson coming to the Knicks when he left Dallas?
Nah. I wasn't concerned about him because I knew how he was in Dallas. You know what I mean?
Okay. A lot of New Yorkers didn't.
Nah, they did because they didn't. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't watch him play when he played for Dallas, then you wouldn't know about him. You know what I mean?
So even when he was a backup for Luka, you knew he was that nice?
I didn't know he was that nice, but I know he was nice because when they was playing in the playoffs and they played for the championship, when Dallas played, I forgot who they played in the championship, but he's putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? He's playing. I seen him, so I was like, this dude's kind of nice, yo.
I think he was playing against the Jazz, right? I think it was Donovan Mitchell and.
I might have been. I'm not too sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure. Don't quote me. But when they let him go, and I seen the Knicks get him, I said, yo, that's kind of a good trade right there, yo. Then I seen how he was playing for us. I was like, yeah, that was a good move. All
right, and last but not least, man, when we speak of Tom Thibodeau as a Knick coach, are you high on him, man?
Yeah, I love him. Yo, he's a New Yorker. He's a diehard. Like he goes hard. He's the perfect coach for that team, man. Knicks, we grind. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them coaches like he don't play. Like he gonna let you grind.
He do have a winning record.
Yeah.
But if you speak to the critics of New York, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to please New Yorkers, man.
Right.
Some would say Tom Thibodeau could do much better if he learned how to rotate his players. Do you share that sentiment, man?
Yeah, I do. In the way I do, in the way I don't, but I understand why he does the things he do, but he could rotate the players a little more. You know what I'm saying? Give them boys some rest. Give his main players some rest and put the other boys in so they can do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for instance, Burks.
Right.
Burks showed out during the playoff, but he ain't have all that time during the regular season.
Nah.
And some feel that Tom Thibodeau wait for his players to get injured before he puts someone else in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? But it did seem like it. You know what I mean? But hopefully we'll see. You know what I'm saying? This season how it go. I mean, we'll see how it go because now you got fresh. You gonna have some fresh legs. Everybody gonna be healthy. Now we're gonna see if we're gonna rotate. You know what I'm saying? Save them for the. You know what I'm saying? Later on in the run.
Right, because how he orchestrate, he go by what you do in practice.
Right.
If you play shitty in practice, then he don't give you the game time when it counts in the regular game. But like I interviewed someone else, they made a good point. They said they don't like that strategy because everybody can have an off game even.
Yeah, everybody can have off games. So that's a bad strategy to have. If you wait, you know what I'm saying, have a shitty game in practice. Yeah, that's just in practice. But now you put them in the game, they can have a 20, 25 point game. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh shit, Hey, all right, he playing good. Yeah, practice and playing in the real game is two different things, man. You know what I mean?
All right, this is it. Promise. What should we do with Mitch, man?
Mitch, keep him, man. I like Mitch, man. Mitch is I like him. For some reason, I like him. He's a good big man. You know, like he can defend the court, he can defend, and he can get rebounds. He's a nice big man to have, but don't wear him out. You know what I mean? Just
So
don't
should
wear him
we
out.
start him?
Nah, we don't start him. Don't start him. Don't start him. Let him come off the bench. You know what I mean? Let him come off the bench. So this way, you know, we don't wear him out. He lasts longer through the season. You know what I'm saying? You put somebody else in that position. You know what I'm saying?
So come playoffs, should we start him then?
Yeah, we can start him during the playoffs. We damn sure can start him during the playoffs. You can either have him come off the bench or you can start him. Either one. I think it'll be good.
All right, and that's what it is. Before we sign out, let them know who you are, my man.
Yo, my name is Nas. I'm in Harlem, yo. This is what we do.
All right.
And I'm with Knick.
That's what it is. We out. Peace.